The New Orleans Saints at Soldier Field. The Bears hung in there for most of the game and made it interesting in the fourth quarter. But the Saints prevail in a last-second field goal. And it figures that football would return to Soldier Field amid the first hot spell of the season, but the fans got their money's worth. Stan Thomas got off to a bad start, though. Thomas shifted to right tackle in place of the injured Keith Van Horn. Was whistled off sides as the Bears' offense stumbled in the first quarter. Jim Harbaugh, though, finally got untracked in the second quarter. Harbaugh can scramble with the best of them, and he gets around pretty good. He finds his favorite target on this play, Tom Waddle, for a 30-yard gain. But the Bears' drive stalled. The Saints got on the scoreboard early in the second quarter when Dalton Hilliard muscled his way past Mike Singletary and Mark Carrier and into the end zone. Good individual effort. 7-0 New Orleans. The Bears came right back, though, and tied things up on their next possession. Harbaugh drove the Bears 71 yards on 11 plays. Harbaugh to run Morris down to the 10-yard line. The Bears were trying to improve this year inside the 20, and it was a good start. Again, Harbaugh gets lots of time by moving around. He waits and finds Keith Jennings, who tiptoes into the end zone. It was tied 7-7. But turnovers hurt the Bears after Harbaugh left. P.T. Willis hits a rookie tight end Todd Harrison, but Ronaldo Turnbull jars the ball loose. James Williams scoops it up and races 19 yards for the touchdown. 17-7 New Orleans at halftime. It looked like the Saints would coast home when they scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Rookie Vaughn Dunbar gets loose around right in for an 18-yard touchdown. The Saints added another long TD for a 31-17 lead, but Mike Ditka's troops came back with 2 touchdowns of their own to tie things up. And the way this one bordered on the spectacular. With time running out, and the Saints were forced to punt. Tom Waddle fumbled Tommy Bernhardt's punt, picked it up, and was off to the races. Waddle weaved his way through the Saints and raced 76 yards for the tying touchdown, 31-31. But there would be no overtime. The Saints took the ensuing kickoff and marched right through the Bears' defense for the winning field goal. Kerry Blanchard kicks it through the uprights. The final play of the game, New Orleans wins it 34-31. Now, keep in mind, this was only preseason, but nonetheless, the game did provide some great excitement. Remember, the Bears take on New Orleans next month, and that game will count, and hopefully it'll be as exciting as last night's contest. Now, the Bears got the fireworks going late in the game and came within 7 when rookie quarterback Will Fuller took the offense on an 80-yard drive, ending with that 17-yard TD pass to Eric Wright, a big play that brought a strong sense of confidence to Will and his teammates.
It was an audible. I saw the positioning of the corners, and I felt Eric was a good person to go to on that route, and I just let it fly to his side. So, you know, he made a great catch. And, you know, the whole thing goes back. I had a lot of time to throw the ball. The offensive line, I went in there and I said, all right, guys, we're all rookies. You know, let's make it work for each other. Let's see what we can do together. And they did a great job blocking for me, so it really helped.
And probably the biggest play of the game came with just 1:42 left. Tom Waddle got the Soldier Field crowd into a frenzy when he took a Saints punt and zigzagged his way 76 yards for the touchdown. Now, Waddle is known more for his great hands than his speed, but he had enough to get into the end zone.
I still don't think I was moving too quick. I just think the guys chasing me weren't too fast themselves. But, you know, you run like hell and try to make sure no one catches you. But, it don't work out.
Both teams played hard, and there's some pretty good plays out there by a lot of different people. So I thought it was pretty interesting. A lot of mistakes also, but I thought it was a pretty darn good game, really. A lot of people working hard.
Good play there by Tom Waddle.